Coming up on MovieBuff, find out why Brad Pitt looks like this in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Old habits die hard for Meryl Streep in Doubt, and it's poodle power in Bolt.
Benjamin, this is my granddaughter Daisy.
Are you sick?
They said I was gonna die soon, but maybe not.
This is The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, the David Fincher movie that's been causing just a bit of an award frenzy. It's nominated for 13 Oscars and 11 BAFTAs. Not bad. The British trophies will be handed out on Sunday. So how does director David rate his chances?
It's you and Slumdog Millionaire pretty much leading the way for the BAFTAs.
Wow.
On the night.
I'll be there cheering Danny on.
Which film do you think will come away being the big winner on the night?
I don't know. I mean, this is all just icing on the cake, isn't it? I mean, get to make movies for a living.
Yeah, life's not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Here it is. So then, what's all the fuss about with this movie? Well, it sounds like a funny premise, but The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is the story of a child who ages backwards. For over 2.5 hours, we're taken into the world of Benjamin Button, a boy who's born an ugly, wrinkled old baby, but grows younger as the years go by. Played all the way through by Brad Pitt, we are told his curious tale via his old flame Daisy as she lies on her deathbed. Kate Blanchett plays his lover, and although you know it will all end in tears as they age in different directions, there is something uplifting about this film as we follow Benjamin's journey the wrong way through life.
I want to remember us just as we are now.
Brad's up for an Oscar and BAFTA for his performance. He faces stiff competition though from the likes of Mickey Rourke and Sean Penn. Boss David thinks he did a great job on the film.
I love him in this. I think he's fantastic, and I think the risks that he took were hopefully they pan out and that it becomes something for him that he's incredibly proud of. I think he is already. But yeah, I would love to see him. I think I feel about for him the same way that he probably feels about it for me. It's like I would love him to get that kind of recognition.
Technical wizardry allowed the producers and Fincher to use Pitt throughout rather than multiple actors.
Did Brad get upset seeing himself with the makeup on where he looked older? Did he ever have a moment where he was like, this is me in 20 years?
No, he was, he's like a big kid, he loves, he got so into putting the rubber on and what it could do and pulling on it and making more creases and how to get it, he would be stippling and furrowing his brow. And so it's kind of, when you get a chance to do that, most of the time people, rent him for a period of time to look like he looks.
I wonder what Angelina thought.
I think she thought he looked pretty good. That's what she told me.
From dancing queen to severe sister, how different Meryl Streep's new role in Doubt is to last summer's blockbuster Mamma Mia.
I don't care if you slept with hundreds of men.
I'm not in charge of my fate. I'm sort of a feather on the wind, and I go wherever the jobs are.
I haven't slept with hundreds of men.
It is particularly amusing that in 1 year I would be Mother Courage and then Mamma Mia, and then the Mother Superior, but it's just the way it happened.
It's a new time, sister. The church needs to change.
Meryl plays the headmistress of a school attached to a Catholic church in the Bronx, who suspects something untoward is going on between Father Flynn, played by Philip Seymour Hoffman, and one of her pupils.
He's 12 years old. What could be private?
You haven't the slightest proof of anything.
But I have my certainty.
Meryl stars alongside Amy Adams, who plays Sister James, a young, naive teacher who first suggests something isn't right to Sister Aloysius.
It was exciting, but it was nerve-wracking. I really wanted this part, and it was something I was really excited to be a part of. But then, of course, the actuality of doing it always has a different reality, and I was thrilled. I was excited to get to sit in the room and be in rehearsals with these actors for 3 weeks and just get to experience that.
Doubt has been picking up award nominations everywhere and goes into the Oscars with 5 nods, including Best Actress for Meryl, Actor for Mr. Seymour Hoffman, and Best Supporting Actress for Amy. Phew! It's well worth checking out some simply wonderful performances.
Here's something you may not know about Hollywood's bigwigs. They're all dog mad. In the past 12 months, we've had Beverly Hills Chihuahua, Marley and Me, and Hotel for Dogs. Well, they're barking up that tree again with Bolt. It's a film all about a super pooch.
Speak.
On TV, that is. He's the star of a hit show. Only problem is, he doesn't know it yet and believes his powers are for real.
I will super bark you out of that tree.
Go nuts. Let's see how that works out for you. Oh, the super bark. Scary, scary.
It's made by Disney's animation studios, the people behind Mulan and Chicken Little. And if the voice of the confused canine sounds familiar...
Because I've got a little message for you to take back to your green-eyed...
That's because it belongs to this man, John Travolta.
He's earnest and guileless, and I thought, well, what would that voice be?
Stop it! What? This is serious!
Somewhere between a young, cocky kid and a superhero voice.
Well, normally I'm a tad more indestructible.
Now I'm concerned on a number of levels.
The story sees Bolt and a telly-mad hamster named Rhino...
I'm your biggest fan!
...on the hunt for Penny, played by tween sensation Miley Cyrus.
It's so different than anything I've done because it's not on the camera, but when you're behind the mic, you're still making all the faces and the movements and everything. Just like a TV show or a movie, you get drawn into the character. Mission accomplished.
Like all big-budget cartoons, they've written the jokes with the young, and young at heart, in mind.
You look familiar. Joey, look at this guy's mug. I gotta remember, it's gonna kill me. Hold on. No, I don't know.
And if 3D's your thing, well, grisly tell My Bloody Valentine isn't the only option. Selected theatres are showing this with special glasses too, meaning animal lovers can get even closer to the cuddly characters.
Let it begin! Let it begin!
Wait! You are not